Welcome back to Animal Crossing of the New Horizons variant. This time, I have a moving bear, a guitarist, a cow. I don't like the plants. I'm not a plants guy. I want to build a stable that raises super fast horses. So you're a horse that wants to raise other horses that are other villagers. So are you having villagers that are beneath you that I'm not even touch? We're not going there. We're the easy one here is Teddy the bear, which is ironic. Working on a more relaxing spot vacation home that is the equivalent of him moving. So this one should be relatively super easy because there's probably nothing on the outside, and there's going to be a whole lot of moving boxes and everything else on the look at this. Oh, there's a teddy bear moving truck. That's kind of adorable. My name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian, by the way. Welcome in. Hopefully you're not welcomed out. You're welcomed in. Now, for moving out, well, he's like, he's moving out, which is kind of weird, right? This looks so depressing. This vacant sort of room. We're going to go with this one. Right next to Gaston, I believe. There's nothing in the surrounding area. Just a blank slate of the mind is what Teddy is going to be working with here. I really like that moving truck in general. I love that. So that's going to be awesome. I love having that, and hopefully that'll be a nice item to have in general. I wish I could also have more villagers here that could, like, help out with the move and whatnot. That'd be really cool. But anyways, the moving truck, it looks like a full-scale moving truck. Look how adorable that is. A little teddy bear on it. You can do variations, right? Nope. Hold on. Wait. Yes, you can. All right. The variations are... Oh, there's all sorts of variations. Whoa, okay. And then the logo is a refrigerated truck. You have a company named None, or a seafood company, or a produce company. So as much as I love penguins, and y'all know this, y'all know I love me some penguins, you have to do the moving truck. That's the vibe. Going for this one here, we're going to go blue. I think that makes the most sense. You can also put your own pattern on there, which is super cool. Now, the truck is going to be loaded up right in the front. You want to have it as close as possible, or you want to leave enough room so the ramp can go down so you can walk all the stuff up with the dolly and all that. Make sure you have a dolly with you. You know, if you don't have to move everything with your hands and your knees and your legs and stuff. Use a dolly. All sorts of things that are available at your disposal, all right? Like a caged cart. Yes, see? Caged cart. Beautiful. All right. Cones are going to be on the outside here to, like, warn people on the street, I guess. I don't know. That's fine. This we're going to put on the side here. But other than that, I mean, I don't really see a need to have anything else, you know? Not really. A stone path, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make like a street. A street's going to be going on right over toward this way. And it's not going to make any sense whatsoever because there's no street going on like the other side, right? There are no streets in Animal Crossing, which I always thought was like an unfortunate thing, you know? I wanted to have like pathways and streets, and like when I first made my town in I think Animal Crossing Wild World was my first one. That game, you could put patterns down on the ground and whatnot, and it was really cool, but you couldn't like have any different textures or whatnot. And I really wanted to make like a street and make it like Boston, where there was all sorts of city streets and stuff, but it just never quite worked out that way. And not only that, but like trying to like angle how exactly you have the like just every aspect of it was very unintuitive. So even now, trying to make city streets and stuff, I'm not as big of a fan of it because you can't really make it like you can curve stuff, but like it doesn't make sense for the world of Animal Crossing for you to have like streets because there's no vehicles. So unless there were vehicles and you really did it up that way, there's no real point in like trying to do that, in my opinion at least. So yeah, that's what I want to do here. This is basically like a street where, you know, if people are driving by and whatnot, you have the moving truck. There's cones to basically warn people, hey, you know, we're moving here. Make sure you don't, you know, run into the truck. I don't know, something like that, you know? Basic sort of stuff. So The jumper work suit makes sense, but not for out here. We can have some stuff outside, you know? So whenever you're moving, right, you always want to have, like, a couple people helping you out. And most of the time, you're paying people in, like, vacation juice and pizza, basically. And it's kind of this thing that happens when you hit your, I think you hit your, like, your late teens, early 20s, mid-20s. You go through different phases in life. And one of those phases is everybody's moving. And everybody asks you to help with moving in some way, shape, or form. And I hit that phase, kind of, sort of. I actually got away with not helping a lot of people move. I got away with it pretty swiftly. You know, made out pretty well on that. But a lot of the time, yeah, you're going to have people that ask you to help move. And, you know, it's not going to be something you receive real actual payment for or anything like that. But, you know, you help out, and basically everybody helps kind of move each other over time. It ends up being that sort of a thing, so whatever. I ended up not helping most people move because I just haven't been around, or they had enough people and I didn't necessarily need to help them. So it ended up working out, I guess, but anyways. Not going to get out of helping people here. This one I want to actually make kind of a standard home, you know? This totally has like a home sort of a vibe. Nothing too fancy here. Yeah, something like that. Just kind of a natural sort of vibe. But for the exterior, if I'm going with the street over here, and everything's being packed up for moving, like everything on the recommended is like moving oriented, you know? What else can I add out here? I can add another truck, actually. I can add that, and that can be kind of going this way. And this is actually where I can put in... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. What I meant to do is this. I keep mistaking X and Y. I've been playing too much Halo on the Xbox because I'm getting all confused here. This is where I'm going to do this. Yes. But then I'm going to change the color. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. All right. Swap that around. I've been playing on the Xbox too much, mistaking each of the controls and whatnot. So yeah, there we go. Now I can have the truck driving by with the penguin on it. Beautiful. All right, so for over here, since, you know, you're making the move, you're not going to have the lawn entirely kept up nice because it's not your problem anymore. So I'm going to put some weeds, clumps of weeds out in the front yard here. Yeah, there we go. Just something like that to really instill that it's a home, it's a lived-in home, you know? Get rid of one of these trees here. Yeah, there we go. Got to make sure these trees are uneven, you know? You don't need to have all the trees perfectly placed and whatnot. There can be something actually of substance over here. Let's say, for the outside, they're going to be struggling real quick to get the sofa. The sofa is going to be a pain in the butt to fit in. They don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to keep it off to the side here because it's one of the last things you want to put in the truck. You know, it's one of those situations here. So we're going to put one of these boxes here. The sofa, you have to pivot into the home accordingly, all right? So the sofa that you should throw out. You shouldn't be keeping this sofa. Your wife is totally not happy you're keeping the sofa, which totally happened in a move I recently did. I moved my two friends, Dan and Eleanor. Actually, I was late by quite a few hours, unfortunately, because they led me, or I was led to the wrong area, the wrong town, I should say, entirely so. And it took me like an hour, 2 hours to actually get there, which was not obviously great at all. How can I change? Oh, I changed it this way, right? Yeah, there we go. Make it a little bit wider. Yeah, that's it. Now, that's all we got to do. But for this, we'll go with... the dark wood, yeah, that's fine. But I ended up helping them move, and one of the things that they had, I don't know why I exited out toward this way. One of the things that they had was this couch, and my friend Dan, bless his heart, is a guy that he's a relatively frugal guy, I would say. He doesn't necessarily mind spending money on things, like he's okay with it, it's fine. But if he can get a bargain doing a thing, or getting something for free, then he's going to do it, which kind of, you know, that makes sense, right? Can I put these plastic organizers on top of each other? No, come on. Come on, I wanted it to be like a Lego room where there's all these different organizers and everything everywhere. Anyways, But yeah, he ended up having a bunch of stuff from, I think, a priest friend of his that he knew. And I think he was either getting rid of it or something happened. And he ended up inheriting a whole bunch of this stuff, which was like a couch and a chair. And these two seating items, two things. You know when you sit on stuff after a while, there's obviously a lot of like dirt and dust and whatever. There was so much dust on these two, on this couch and this recliner, that one time my friend Eleanor hit the seat cushion of the chair, and dust popped right out of it. Clumps of dust popped out of it. These chairs, this couch had never been washed before. Never. Not in years, at least. At bare minimum, years. Okay? So these were absolutely repulsive things that you sit on. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And they still took them in the move. So, spoiler alert for all of you, when you move, it is a good opportunity to throw some stuff out, okay? It's not just a thing where you have, you take all the stuff you had and you move it. No, you move a bunch of stuff and you throw out a bunch of stuff. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, all right? It is not just about moving the stuff. Make sure that you're taking initiative to throw out the things and upgrade the things that you've been meaning to upgrade, like a couch or a recliner or literally anything, you know? Stuff like that. Cans are going to go over here because everything... Oh, tangled cords, absolutely. We're going to put some of these, yeah, all this stuff everywhere. This place is basically supposed to be a mess, is what it boils down to. Oh, I can put the cans up there? Sure. Yeah. All right, packing supplies are going to go over here. So that's the moral of the story, really, is when you're moving, make sure that you take the initiative to also clean while you're doing it, you know? Got some pastel shoe boxes over here, nice. Got to make sure the breaker is here, of course. But nothing's going to be on the walls. This is a current move, you know? The walls, I feel like the walls should be simple, but the flooring, you can spice up the flooring a little bit, you know what I mean? But everything's definitely going to be off the walls. This is going to be a relatively quick one. I mean, I say that now, but... Anyways, the tree stump rug, I mean, that's kind of nice. You know, the rug, yeah, I like that rug. We're going to leave it. Yeah, we're going to leave it for now. These cords are going to be scattered. Yeah, we're going to put them right on top of here, of course. Going to put some over here. Yep, okay. What else is totally disheveled? I'm thinking back to the move I just had, right? The couch is already out there. The simple bed? Nah, you need a bigger bed than that, man. You need a much larger bed than that. For a giant teddy bear? Nah, you need something a little bit fancier. What do we got? A little something. We actually don't have a lot of selections for beds. Like larger beds, just an antique bed. I mean, I guess we can go for this. Sure. Just a variation of that. Ooh, you can change every aspect of that. Cool. Ooh, we'll go with that. You know, more natural colors in here. This is a bear after all. Maybe the bear here is moving from the bachelor pad into something a little bit more sophisticated, perhaps. Something like that. You know, that kind of makes sense. Making that big move. All right. What should be in the middle here? We have obviously more room for boxes and stuff. But that might not... Oh, the rolling cart. You gotta have the dolly. Gotta have the dolly, all right? Make sure you're not busting out your back. Have the dolly, okay? Work smart, not hard, okay, everyone? Make sure you remember. Anyways, all right. The refrigerator, we already have the upright vacuum, which is essential. That is a perfect gift for somebody moving into a new home. The upright vacuum, so there's not a giant bag. You don't have to plug it in. You just have to change out the battery. Something like that. Super light, super easy. There you go. Bachelor pad, obviously you have to have the instant noodles. It's a literal, actual requirement. The TV, the LCD TV has not moved yet, not packed into boxes, but we're going to go with a very tacky light blue. As much as I'm a fan of all the colors and, you know, branding for BricksOBrian, light blue, it's a little tacky for a TV, man. I wouldn't be behind that. I'm all set with that. Stack of clothes, totally going to go on top of... I wish it could go on here, but nah, it's going to have to go on top of here. Because, you know, obviously while you're still moving, life doesn't stop. You have to keep up going to work, making the whole thing happen, all right? So there's all that. There's not a whole lot else to kind of do. I mean, I could toss in a wooden bookshelf, but the bookshelf would be packed up by then, no? I feel like it should be. We'll put this over here. Yeah, right up against that wall. That makes sense. Which one? I can do the anime, right? There's an anime. No. Which one of these there is like an anime stack or something? I don't know. Definitely want to have something for the lights, though, because the lights don't move. Typically, you're not moving like the chandeliers and stuff. Those are normally, if you're renting a place, they are attached to like what you're doing. And, oh, that spiral chandelier would have been good for the last one. In a studio, you're definitely having a lot of these ceiling spotlights, which is exactly what's actually in this office right here. There's one over here, two over there. So that works out perfectly. Makes a whole ton of sense. So we're going to put some right here, and probably right over here. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. This looks like a pretty packed up room, not going to lie to you, man. This is looking pretty spiffy. Maybe I can add something to the walls, just a little bit of something. Is there anything blank I can add? I mean, the air conditioner, sure. Toss that over. No, not over here. Somewhere. Is there anything that can stay? I mean, the key holder and the breaker are always two good ones. You can never go wrong with these two, you know? Got to make sure you leave the keys for the next person who's going to be there. The wall-mounted neon lamps. A true gamer accessory, everybody. True gamer accessory right here. Wow. One of these villagers is going to ask for like a gaming pad, and that's going to be the best one, best of all the videos entirely. Absolutely so. Make sure you get ready for that one. It's going to be an excellent one. Looking forward to that. Spice rack can go over here. This is what you put up in the kitchen to make yourself look fancy. If you have, you know, your girlfriend over, you're like, hey, look, I'm sophisticated. I have a planted a spice rack above the sink. See, I'm well put together. Look at me, you know. That's a little touches. Anyways, I think this looks good, man. This looks pretty well packed up, Teddy. How you feeling? Hopefully you like it. It looks really packed up. I think it looks really nice. That outfit, though, that's a mustardy looking thing you got there. Hey, I don't know, whatever. Not any of my business. Always on the move by Teddy, or by me, for Teddy, I should say. Look at that close-up on the mop. Beautiful. That's going to be the showcase picture right there. Look at this bucket. Wow. Anyways. Taking a look at all the... Why are you... Bodybuilding magazine. You don't look like a bodybuilder at all. All right. He popped out a magazine with a muscular guy on the front. I'm like, this is a family-friendly program. What are we doing here? Anyways. Taking a look at the ramen, the bed, you know, doing all right. There you go. So, Teddy, hopefully you are very enthralled with your pad. I'm so stoked that you helped make my dream a reality. One of these times, I should intentionally make it bad and just see what happens. I don't think I've ever seen one of them go exceptionally bad or what the fallout of that would be, but I'm kind of low-key curious, you know what I mean? A little sort of kind of low-key curious. Put in a ton of hard work. We have the Breakout Designer title. Nice. Give me more money. 12,000 Pokey for me to spend it on nothing because not many items that I love are here, but anyways. Time to show the world what I can do. Our selection of work clothes has been updated. I feel like I shouldn't change it. The look is iconic, you know? Unless I can get the Mario hat with the poofy hair out the side. I don't know, man. Should I get this haircut before the end of the year? Should I roll with it until after the holidays? We'll see. All right. Work uniform. What is different? What is new? I can get a parka. I mean, that's kind of fitting. The Paradise Planning jacket. Because it is wintertime now. You know what? I'm going to roll with it. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so for the pants... Nah, that doesn't look good. Chino pants. I'm not a fan of I mean, Yeah, nah. Blue jeans? Nah. Corduroy? I mean, yeah, we have to have like a winter outfit, don't we? Kung Fu pants? Ay, that's not quite what I want to do. Rose print? I understand the vibe, but no. School pants? I mean, that kind of has it. I mean, it's also still going to be like a tropical environment. So I'm going to roll with this. That's going to be the outfit still going forward. So, got another house design. I'm going to continue the house designing experience here. And I saw there was a penguin out there, and I still don't have these amiibo cards. So, I don't want to buy the fake ones. I don't want to buy the ones that are rigged that you buy off of eBay. I want to be as legitimate as I can and just see what they're like. You know, I've never gotten any of them. And I think the stock is still exceptionally out because of the holidays. So I'm just kind of out of luck, but we'll see what happens. I'll talk to you for more Animal Crossing of the New Horizons variant. There could be some oranges, some guitars, some plants, again, some stables, or antique goods. All of these sound boring, but we're going to pick another one in the next episode, all right? It's been your boy, Brian. See you next time. Bye.